Alright guys, I'm assuming only a couple people saw my attempt at this video earlier, that I had a little bit of a problem with the filter for my PMG, so I had to take that down and put a new one up. So we're gonna, I worked on that and that's all solved. So we're gonna try out the next piece here. We're gonna do the video. So this is one of my personally one of my favorite gas masks. I really like it. It was actually one of my more recent ones, sort of. So it's an awesome mask. It's issued to the Russian infantry, and from what I can understand, it was issued to just about everybody. And it sort of was an upgrade over the for the infantry. So I mean, obviously you'd want a better mask for your military, so you're gonna get it in this bag, this nice green, thick. If you guys have seen my GP6 video, this looks very similar because they're the same bag. But again, it has this nice, these nice snaps on here, so that. Whoa, camera is lagging. Sorry. Okay, is it better now? All right. So you, compared to the buttons, this is a much nicer system because obviously you're not going to have the risk of your button coming out, the threads getting old or anything. These are just pinned in here, that you get a nice positive click when it's shut. Try to get that on camera if you can hear it. So again, you're going to get this bag, and the carrying strap on this is made of a much thicker canvas, similar to what I have on my rifle slings for my Mosin Nagant and my SKS. And the waist strap is made out of the more, what you guys are probably more familiar with, the GP5 thin style. So you're going to open it up here. And I received this in the box, but I don't really think that's a huge deal. It might be to you guys, but I'm just going to do the mask. So here we go. Here's the mask itself. It's very, very cool. Really, you can't beat it. It's I purchased it for $18.75 the mask. I ended up paying $10 for shipping, so it was about $30 by the time I was through with it. But you really can't, if you're into these old Cold War masks, you really can't buy much of a better mask for $18. Honestly, it's just, I don't think it can be done. My camera's kind of lagging here. Sorry if it's, apologize for the quality if it's kind of crappy. But, so, honestly, you'd figure that this is the filter input. No, most Russian masks of this time had the filter down here. This is actually the exhale valve, and it has a dual exhale valve system. You probably can't see in there because I can barely see in there, and I have the mask in my hands. But you have a side-loading filter with plastic threads that the air comes across the front and underneath the lenses, and you'll see that when I open the mask up. When I open it up, I'll show you the inside. But this is a very similar system to what the PMK has in the GP7V, except it doesn't have this system where the air flows across the front to defog the lenses, which makes this mask actually fog much less than the PMK and the GP7, so that's kind of cool. Well, not cool, I kind of wish the GP7 and the PMK wouldn't fog. But this one has absolutely no problems with fogging whatsoever. So I'll show you the voice diaphragm here. It's very similar to the GP6 and PRW, SCHMS gas masks, those type of, why is this lagging so bad? Okay, those type of, what do you want to call it, voice diaphragms. But, except for the fact that instead of threading on the outside of the mask, this one actually threads on the inside of here, which is kind of neat. It gives it kind of a nice look. So, these are the three pieces to your voice diaphragm. So you have your little rubber O-ring, a plastic piece with another plastic O-ring, and then your cover. So that all goes in here in this order. Is your piece of plastic, or that was the rubber O-ring, your plastic, and then your voice diaphragm cover. The stamped steel piece. So there you go. Then you can tell these eyepieces are actually much smaller than the GP5, but your face is so much closer to the front of the mask, it actually lays somewhat flat on your face that it really doesn't matter. and you can see just as well. And this is where you'll find your size. Mine is a size 3. So, and there's this goofy little handle on top here. At least that's what my mom thought it was when I got this. I really don't know what it would be for. So, that's all. And then this is kind of neat for a Russian mask. Is a little bit more of a safety precaution here, seems like. It is a little neck piece almost. Well, that's what it is. It goes when you put the mask on and tie this around your neck and tighten it up. But you can see over here, just like on most other Russian masks, the year it was built, 1981. It kind of looks like 82, but it's 81. And that's about all on the outside. And you have these where your ears go. I believe the plastic might be a little bit thinner there. Not sure though. Mine is a little bit discolored in some spots, just from being old. It's not a big deal. Those might be stains from something. I don't know. They're unissued though. So before we get into showing you a little bit more of the mask, I'm going to show you what it comes with. You're going to get this neat little accessory. A lot of masks come with these. This is the snow cover for the filter, which you put over the bottom of the filter so that ice or whatever, snow, can't get packed in the bottom of the filter where you inhale and clog you up and you can't breathe. That's what I think they're for. I don't see what much else you could use them for. You may want to put them on there when there's dust. Just thought there. And then you're going to get a set of anti-fog inserts. I have one GP5 one in here, so I have to look for the right one. This is it. So as you can see, they are you get one set. These are two in here, but they are yellow and discolored, so you really can't see through them. If you can see, if I put that over the camera, yeah, they're just kind of worn out, old. It's not really a big deal. So again, the mask doesn't have any problems with fogging, and if it does, it defogs itself right away because of the inhale system on it. So, show you something a little bit different about the filter you get with it. If this button will snap. It looks almost exactly like a regular GP5 filter, but it is a larger, is taller, and is designated the EO18 filter. So this one's made for the military. And the only problem I have had with this mask at all. Oh, by the way, I just want to throw this out there. This comes covered in white storage powder, so take that off, because I actually had an experience with this. Is when I bought my PBF, I forgot there was some on the inside, and it actually irritated my eye, and I had a bloodshot eye for about 3 days. So clean that stuff out of your mask. That's the only mess that's ever happened with. Just a chunk fell into my eye. So I had a problem with the filter cap on this one. It snapped and stuff when I tried to pull it out, so I had to dig a knife under here. This is what I had to use to get the filter cover off, was my fish knife. So that was kind of interesting. It came off though, so it come off, but it came off. So it again, same thing, rubber cover, exact deal as the GP5, just taller, made for the military. And it threads on. Oh, I'll show you the. God damn, I keep forgetting things. Show you the snow cover here. It goes. You have to have this little metal piece in here on the outside or the inside, because that is kind of a spacer. So you put this over. You kind of want to have it centered on here. Just gotta do it off camera. Okay, so again, you need to have this centered in here, and then pull it down over the sides equally. And then that's your snow cover. You see it fits pretty solid. So this all threads in to the side of the mask, which is kind of weird because it's a plastic thread. So you might want to be careful not to strip it. So that's what the mask looks like assembled, pretty much. Okay. So pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Now, as I'll put on for you and show you a little bit about it. You're not gonna be able to hear me. Again, as the same thing in all my other videos, you can't hear me talk because I have to use a headset like that. One of those deals to talk. So you can hear me because my laptop's video thing sucks. So let me get on. that mask definitely provides a military quality seal, because this thing clings to your fucking head. That's no joke. The hole for your head looks extremely small, okay? But that's just because this thing it stretches so much to get around your head. So I almost thought I wasn't going to be able to wear it when I got it, but it is. Nothing about it's really that uncomfortable besides this fact that where your chin rests in here hurts my Adam's apple a lot. It just applies a lot of pressure on it, so I can't wear the mask for more than like 5 minutes at a time, which I have done. But I forgot to show you the inside of the mask, so I'll do that. Almost done. Alright, so this is the best I guess I can give you. It's not really wanting to cooperate, so... Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's the inside of the mask. Right here you have, obviously, your two eyepieces. So here's where the filter screws in over here, and the air flows underneath the eyepieces, and you can see there's holes. Well, yeah, you can see there's two holes right underneath here where the air comes up into the mask. And here's your voice diaphragm right here, and you can sort of see the exhale valve down underneath the chin piece. So that's the So that's kind of the basic review of the mask. I don't know how I would rate it, but it's definitely going to get the highest grade. It's awesome, just sweet. You can't beat it, really. I mean, I'm sure you could. I mean, I know you could. For the old Cold War Soviet communist-looking masks, these are the best ones. I honestly think the PMG, it's an infantry gas mask. You need to get one. If you wear a size large, a size 3, tell me, and I will send you an email or a PM, I mean, or a comment, or a player comment, whatever. PM me, whatever you gotta do. I'll send you the link to where you can get one for $28.75, and it does not shipping from out of country, so it actually comes within a couple days. I mean, I was pretty close to the dude. I was in Nebraska, and he was in, like, Kansas, I think, so it came pretty fast. I don't know, though. Not taking my word on that. So, I mean, it's a pretty sweet mask. It's, can't beat it. I love it. One of my personal favorites out of my entire collection. That, really, it's awesome mask. I mean, just look at this thing. It's just a wicked looking mask. Not wicked like, oh, that's cool. It looks evil. Seriously, it's pretty awesome. So, I mean, for $28 you get a filter cover, a large EO18 filter, a perfect mask, your carrying bag, anti-fog insert. You get the box instructions, which I just don't feel like going to grab out of my closet, so they're not that cool. I'll post a picture if I have to. But so that's basically all about the mask, guys. Watch out, there will also be a finished M61 review coming up.